Well, sitting next to me this morning is Clint Satterfield, Vice President of BAC Enterprises. Of course, you have heard of this wonderful local roofing company, and we persuaded him to come in on this Valentine's Day. Not because we're trying to sway him with romantic chocolates or anything like that. We actually just wanted to share a very special particular story with you on this day because it'll make all of us feel a little better about the world in general. Welcome, Clint.
Good morning.
It's good to have you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
And it is a heartwarming story we're about to tell. And you may remember the very first week of New Mexico Style when we were first on the air in December. It was on the 3rd of December, in fact, that Clint came on to talk about a special Christmas roof giveaway for a wounded soldier. And people nominated a wounded soldier by submitting a short essay, and then the winner was chosen. Now, that giveaway was on December 21st. So refresh everybody's memory about the contest first.
Well, we had a contest to decide a deserving service member that had been wounded, and we wanted to give them a free roof for Christmas. And the nominations came in, and a Mr. Billy Vigil won the contest. Yeah.
And he won because, what was his story? Give everybody a little brief overview.
Well, he had been wounded in Korea. He had since then been in public service in northern New Mexico around Cuesta, and he had a lot of family and friends that supported him greatly, and they nominated him, and he won.
That's so fantastic. And, of course, we're still going to be finding more about the story because there's still more to happen because of the weather holding us back from getting that complete to date.
We have not been able to go ahead and put the roof on his house because of the snow and all this lovely weather we've had.
But it's going to get better. But this is what happened. Now, in addition to that, there was another compelling story about a wounded soldier, and you've decided to give him a roof as well. So tell us a little bit about that.
That is correct. The gentleman's wife, Maria Baca, she called us and said, you know, her husband was very ill, and they were not in very good financial shape, and they would really like to have a roof put on their house, and I thought about it and said, you know, we can go ahead and do this.
That's amazing, and that just shows obviously the kind of people we have living here in New Mexico. Amazing. BAC Enterprises, of course, went to the house and they installed the roof just this past weekend in time for Valentine's Day, and here is some of the video of Clint's crew putting the roof on that we got over the weekend. Now, how many people were actually involved in the roof install, Clint?
13 of my local employees were on the house.
Wow. And they all volunteered? This was all volunteer work?
Yes, all the labor. They volunteered all of their time this weekend to get this job done so we could surprise the Bacas whenever they get back in town on Wednesday.
So they won't be back until Wednesday. So this is going to be a complete surprise for him, huh?
Yeah, Mr. Baca doesn't know about this.
Wow.
His wife, of course, knows, and all their family, and like I say, we're just trying to get it done for him before he gets back.
You know what I think is also so special, obviously, about your employees is that not only did they volunteer their time, not only did they do it on their day off on a Saturday, but they also traveled a pretty good distance to do it, didn't they?
Well, some of them came up, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I heard one of them drove about up to 50 miles just to be there.
Yeah, a lot of the employees, they live around the area, and some of them live on on the western side on the reservations.
That's so special. I love hearing stories like this. Now, what kind of roof are we actually looking at? So for those who are in the market to get a roof, what could we tell them about this one that you're doing here?
This is our stone-coated steel shingles. It is a metal roof with a 50-year warranty, they are metal shingles. It actually looks like a shingle roof, but it is part of our stone-coated steel line.
Oh, okay.
So once you put this roof on, you'll never replace it. It looks very nice, and it is a metal roof.
Oh my gosh! See, and to me, I'm learning so much about so many different things. And is this one of the more popular?
Yes, we have been putting a lot of these metal shingles on.
Okay.
It is a cost-effective option to regular shingles, and since they never wear out and you never replace them, it is a very viable option.
Absolutely.
Plus, we also put our lifetime warranty flat roof product on a small area also.
So amazing. And how long did it take for them to work on this on Saturday?
They started tearing off on Friday.
Okay.
And got about half of the tear off done Friday, and then on Saturday they were there till about 3 o'clock.
Wow. And they had some perfect weather conditions. Thank goodness. So it made it a little bit more pleasurable to be outside that day.
Yeah, we were worried about the weather.
Yes, it finally shaped up, and it's actually, as Kristen said, going to stay nice. So by the time he gets in on Wednesday, he's in for a treat.
Yeah, we hope that he'll be very surprised.
It's so exciting. Now, are you going to be there on Wednesday?
Yes, I'll be there Wednesday when he comes in, yes.
Oh, I love it. You have to come back and tell us about the moment.
We will.
Now, if people want to get a hold of you, of course, at BAC, you can see on the bottom of the screen, but just say it out loud. Let everybody know exactly what they need to do.
Well, you can call our office at 238-6520, and that goes to our secretaries, and they will disseminate the information to the salespeople.
Perfect. And, of course, it's a full service. I mean, you're there to tell people what they need, to explain to them. So for somebody like myself, if I needed a roof and I just didn't know where to begin, it's nice to know that there's somebody who can really put me through the whole guidance process. So
we can tell you whatever you need to know.
Well, thank you. And of course, because it's Valentine's Day, we had to mention today because we thought this was a really sweetheart story, really touching.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much for doing this. And of course, we'll have to check in with you and see what the results are when he gets his surprise.
Yes,
thank you so much, Clint.
Yes,
it's a pleasure to have you. And now let's check in with Kristen in our Builder Source kitchen.